with the Phoenix technique, I
Mhm.
agree with what was said earlier, but I found that it's taking me to a place that seems to start uncovering some like really hidden deep childhood trauma,
Mhm.
but I can't. I can feel it. I can everything, but I can't get it to the surface. So, is there something else that could, or is it just a matter of time and you just got to keep
No,
trying and trying?
let's, I can switch gears and we can actually try addressing that right now. Like, let's, for the practice, I was going to do something else, but, when in Rome, let's just go ahead and jump on this. Do you happen to have lemongrass?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so everybody, if you have lemongrass, pull out lemongrass. If you don't, marjoram. And then if you don't have marjoram, then do like tarragon or anise. Um, ANS support, something like of that nature. If you don't have any of those, let us know. We'll try to find something different. But so basically, we're going to do that thing where we go back and forth between the front heart, back heart, forehead, back head, and then reverse it. Because what you're doing is like when you're going front heart, forehead, back head, you're working the sympathetic part of the nervous system. And then when you reverse it, you're working the parasympathetic. And
Yes.
by going back and forth, you actually start to balance out the autonomic nervous system. So you're balancing fight, flight with rest and repair. And when you do that, you naturally begin to release trauma. Like, so a lot of times what happens when we have like traumatic like memories or feelings come up, but we're having a hard time releasing it. It's not that emotionally, mentally we don't want to release it. It's that your nervous system is just not in a place to where it can release. And trauma will put you in more of a fight flight, even if it's you re-experiencing something from the past. So right off the bat, even though the event might have happened 30 years ago, 40 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever it is, just the recalling of that event puts you a little bit more in fight flight than it does in rest and repair. And so for you to release the trauma, you have to kind of shift a little bit more into rest and repair. So I usually try not to shove the person so much into rest and repair where they get really lethargic and everything. I try to just get them back to a place of where the nervous system is balanced. And then the release will usually happen in your sleep, like while you're dreaming, sleeping, early morning when you're kind of in those deeper states, you'll release some of it. So you might remember it, but then the effects in your physiology and in your mind have diminished. And so you could do this process daily. And this will be for big traumas, but sometimes we have these like little, like I call them micro traumas, where things happened that maybe hurt your feelings, and you didn't register it as like that hurt my feelings. But it hurt your feelings, and it affected the psyche, it affected your energy body, but you don't really recognize it or realize that it hurt your feelings. And so even those things will start kind of popping up and coming out. And usually there's not a lot of memory that comes with it. It's just like this like feeling of release, right? So basically you'll take the lemongrass, and if you have something in particular, like you say, like, okay, I had this particular incident happen, or we had this argument, or there was this car accident, or whatever it is, you can contemplate it for a moment and kind of tap into it. But then after maybe 60 seconds, you can let the imagery go and then begin inhaling. Your awareness is on the front heart, the center of your chest. And then move your awareness to the back heart. Okay, so just with that right there, the front heart going to the back heart, it's like what I was saying to Megan a little bit earlier. At this point, your mind is able to anchor on to the event. Part of what happens sometimes is we feel something, we have flashes of the information, but the mind hasn't like completely processed it. Like it's made an acquaintance with it, but it doesn't really know it well enough to like process it. And so at this point, the mind is able to anchor onto this. And then the next point where you go forehead and back head is when you break down the thought form, right? So by the time you go front heart, forehead, back head, you are starting to release whatever's coming up out through the top of your head, and it just releases up and out, right? So you've done front heart, back heart. So now go to the forehead. You're inhaling with your awareness on the forehead. And then move your awareness to the back head. Taking long, slow, deep breaths with your awareness on the back head. Yeah, it doesn't matter about the answer. And then just let go. Just be still for a second. Just let things release. And then begin inhaling again. Your awareness is on your back head, right where you left off. Your awareness is on your back head. Then move your awareness to the forehead. The back heart, the area between your shoulder blades. And then your front heart. And then just be still for a moment. Just be still. And then begin inhaling again. Your awareness is on the front heart. How's this feel? It feels so nice. Huh? Yeah. I know. We might have lost Samantha. The back heart. The awareness is on your back heart between the shoulder blades. And your forehead. Your awareness is on the forehead. And then the back head. Your awareness is on your back head. Awareness is on your back head. You're taking nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Just let go. Let go of everything. Just let go. Begin inhaling again. Your awareness is on the back head. your forehead. Your awareness is on your forehead. Your back heart. Your awareness is on your back heart. And then your front heart. And then just be still, be aware, keep your eyes closed. Just be aware of your body. Just be still. If an image bubbles up or an old thought or memory, or like as we were talking about at the beginning with Cindy, like if something kind of has come up even like a few days ago or a week ago, recall the situation at this point because you're in a place where it's a little bit easier to release, and still just continue to inhale the lemongrass as you observe the situation. This will help to maintain the balance in the nervous system as it comes up to allow you to release it. And then just be still. Hey, you guys.